In the news, President Buhari appoints Ilelah as new NBC DJ. Macron declares end of France's Barkhane operation. At least 20 Muslim pilgrims feared dead. President Ramaphosa says no license required for power generation project of up to 100 megawatts. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you're watching TOS News360. President Muhammadu Buhari has appointed Balarabe Shehu Ilelah, a veteran broadcaster, as the Director General of the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, thereby discharging Armstrong Idachaba as the Acting Director General of the Commission. The appointment was announced by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, in a statement issued by a presidential spokesperson at the Ministry of Information, Segun Adeyemi, in Abuja on Friday. Ilelah's appointment is for a tenure of 5 years in the first instance. The planned June 12 nationwide protest by the National Association of Nigerian Students has been suspended. According to Sunday Asefong, President of the association, in a statement on Friday, the planned protest was based on the growing concern of insecurity in the country, especially the serial abductions of students. The protest was suspended to avoid a clash of interest and clash with security agencies and a possible hijack of the planned protest by some politicians, Asefong said. The House Committee on Youth Development has given the assurance that the National Youth Service Corps scheme would not be scrapped. Yemi Adaromodu, chairman of the House Committee, at the unveiling of 9 books and a made-in NYSC film to commemorate the 48th anniversary of the scheme in Abuja on Thursday, said the sponsoring of the bill to end the scheme should not alarm the agency. General Yakubu Gowon, founder of NYSC, said the scheme is the only thing that could tell people how important and crucial they were to the national integration and unity of Nigeria. The coalition of northern groups has once again called for not only the immediate suspension of the review process, but also called on the National Assembly to kickstart the process of a referendum to legitimize the secession of Biafra from Nigeria. The group, while addressing journalists at a press conference in Abuja, said it has become necessary to fast-track the process of the referendum to save the nation from another civil war. Spokesperson of the CNG, Abdulaziz Suleiman, however, called on northerners in the southeast to remain calm and refrain from reacting negatively to any form of harassment or violent approach.
In order to prevent a descent into another civil war at this day and age, and to forestall mass killings, untold sufferings, and atrocities, the CNG has committed to the call for a referendum that will finally separate the Southeast from Nigeria. In this connection, we are hoping that the National Assembly will come up with a framework to be agreed upon in the course of the referendum and its final implementation in the Southeast or any enclave that wishes to secede from Nigeria. All identified indigents, that is Igbos of the enclave or entity that called for secession, that is the Southeast, must leave the territory of Nigeria and assemble in their designated enclave for the purpose of the exercise. The outcome of the referendum shall be final, irreversible, and shall not be reviewed or reconsidered for any other reasons. Citizens of the breakaway enclave shall be deprived of any automatic rights to return to the territory of the rump Nigeria or to be admitted to live in any of its parts.
To developments across Africa, French President Emmanuel Macron on Thursday announced Barkhane force would no longer exist in its current form, bringing a profound transformation of the presence of the French military in the Sahel. The modalities and timetable of the transformations will be specified in the coming weeks, Macron added. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News360. More stories on Africa, the global scene, business and sport when we return. To stay. Welcome back. An analysis by United Nations agencies and aid groups say over 350,000 people in Ethiopia's Tigray are suffering famine conditions, with millions more at risk of what is described to be the worst catastrophic food crisis in a decade. The Integrated Food Security Phase Classification analysis has not been endorsed by the Ethiopian government. On the global scene, an overloaded bus carrying a Muslim pilgrim returning from a religious festival crashed on Friday, killing at least 20 people and injured 10. The bus careened off the road into a ditch during the early morning in the Kak area of Kuzdar district in southwestern Pakistan. Over 40 injured people in critical conditions have been sent to the Kuzdar district hospital. Traffic and rail accidents are very rampant in Pakistan due to the poor state of roads and track. And now to business. According to President Cyril Ramaphosa in a televised briefing on Thursday, there is going to be a reform that is expected to unlock significant investment in new generation capacity in the short and medium term in South Africa, which will enable companies to build their own generation facilities to supply their energy needs.
We will be amending Schedule 2 of the Electricity Regulation Act to increase the NERSA licensing threshold for embedded generation projects from 1 megawatt to 100 megawatts.
To help tackle the social and economic challenges caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, Tanzania has asked the International Monetary Fund for a low-interest loan of $571 million, the Minister of Finance disclosed. IMF officials in Dar es Salaam and Washington say the Tanzanian government will be required to provide published data on coronavirus infections. Tanzania's economy was projected to grow by 5.6% in 2021, up from last year's growth of 4.8% and 6.2% in 2023. And in sport, Italy will be hosting Turkey in the first match of Euro 2020 after a year-long delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Italy, who is a four-time world champion, currently on an 8-game winning streak, will be playing against Turkey, who have only lost 3 times in their 26 matches. The European Championship match between Turkey and Italy will be played at Stadio Olimpico in Rome on Friday. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Many thanks for watching. But we as a continent are now